All right, so welcome back, everyone. How are you all doing? And let me just say, how are we all doing? Because I'm also here with you guys. So, yesterday we had some very interesting trade call. Okay, I think I have a message. Someone just said, "Fine, all right, your name Olariwaju. Yeah, this is not your first time, anyways. So, happy to have every single one of you here. I am really honored, and I genuinely appreciate every single one of you attending the class every morning, trying to make something out of the market, and we always make it together. Anyways, one way or the other, I will always be here for you. So, first off, I opened this trade of last week. I believe last week, Wednesday or Monday, basically. I can't really remember right now, but I think there's a way I can. So let's go ahead and check it out. I opened the trade on Thursday. Yes, on Thursday. It's on Monday. It's on Thursday. So I opened the trade on Thursday right here. Some of you knew when I opened this trade because I said I will open the trade. And I opened it and I left it to run even when there is NFP coming. So this is the first portion of the trade. Okay. And then secondly, yesterday as well, I said I'm going short. I'm going to short Aussie dollar. And I did right here. I think I did this one on the call. I mean, the last video, or let me say, the first video I'll be posting on YouTube, which is, or it should be already live right now, is you can get the details of this particular trade in that video because I explicitly explained what I would be doing on Aussie dollar. And I did. I took a sell on Aussie later, I think 1 p.m. yesterday. Okay, that is when I took this sell on Aussie dollar. All right. And then the second trade I also picked, which is during the call, I think, yes, it was GU. I took pound dollar sell as well. You can see this money, it actually went down really well. And I think this money is kind of retracing back. So a couple of things to share with Aussie dollar, couple of things to talk about on pound dollar. So let me circle back to Aussie dollar first, is to know what's the next thing to do with Aussie dollar. First off, the bearish momentum is still quite there and it remained quite stable, okay, with the bearish momentum. And I really love what I'm saying. So first thing first, I would love to see a break below here. I just want to, when the market is trending like this, the best thing you want to do, or the only logical thing that I believe any trader should do is just to follow the trend. Trying to buy from the bottom here would be quite, I don't want to say crazy, but you know what I mean. Okay, I don't want to say crazy though. Okay, so trying to buy from the bottom here, I don't see the sense in that. It's better to just follow the trend because it is when you follow trends that you can actually trade with the institution market. Is when you follow trend, you can trade alongside big banks. You can hardly see big banks trade a range. I mean, where is the money inside the range? Okay, there is nothing there. Literally nothing in a range that can make you the $1 million that you plan to make. Nothing. Okay. But when you follow a trend, something that looks like this, imagine you pick a sell from here and you held on to it until you fall all the way down here. And your stop loss is right at the top here. That should be nothing less than 5% on a single trade. This is awesome. This is a trade you want to sit down on and watch very closely. Okay, and you can see the pullback were not that crazy. Okay, they were not serious, heavy pullback like that. The market was actually quite steady. Lower low, the market range a little bit right here. It dropped down again, range a little bit. If you I was trailing this trade. I was trailing it very closely since yesterday. I put my trailing stop right above here. Actually, as a matter of fact, yes, since yesterday, because it was after Friday. Since Friday, because after the NFP, that's when I put the trailing stop before the market closed on Friday. Yes. All right. My trailing stop right there was right here, and it never touched. It never come back. It never looked back. It just kept on moving forward to the downside. And then it broke below here yesterday. I took another sell. I put my stop loss. I adjusted my trailing stop to that area, which is this previous high. Unfortunately for me, my stop loss was also fell at this particular place. I put my stop loss, and then the market did what? It just dropped. And this morning, it was quite fortunate for me that I get that very interesting close of trade, which is quite interesting, isn't it? I believe every single one of us would know that, or should believe, or would agree with me that this is a very nice trade. The other trade I'm currently, so on Aussie dollar, I think I was trying to explain the plan on Aussie dollar moving forward. On Aussie dollar, I genuinely don't have any trade. I'm not going to pick anything inside this box. Okay, I've already taken the profit. I'm going to watch it very closely. If I'm ever going to take any other trade on Aussie dollar, okay, it definitely has to be below here. If I get the market to break very nicely, okay, if I can get the market to break very nicely below here, or I can't get the market to do that, so I will watch the market do that. We break below here, pull back real nicely, and then drop down. I guess it's another time, another place to take a what? To take a sell trade. Easy peasy. Okay, another day, another time to take a what? To take a sell trade. Easy peasy. That's actually what I'm gonna do. The same thing I did here. Okay, the same thing I did here right here. That's exactly what I'm gonna do right here as well. Like I said, we are a bunch of idiots people that just kept on doing the same thing regardless of the results. As a trader, you gotta be an idiot. At least you have to be an idiot. Okay, to be able to do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. All right, and that's what we have to do every day. Okay, every single day. On this one, I'm expecting a whole different result as well because the might break below here now. Market might break below here now and just continue to go down. I mean, that's a whole different result. It doesn't look like what it did here or what it did here. Okay, so it's the market is not stable, it is inconsistent. Okay, but you have to be ready to make a consistent profit from an inconsistent market. How crazy could that be? Not that much crazy, in my own personal opinion, though. So moving forward to, I wanted to put something right here at the top. So yes, right there will be another place I'll be looking for sell. It doesn't have to be tricky. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can keep it simple and you still make a bunch of money that you wanted to make in the market, as you can see right in front of you. So moving forward to pound dollar. Pound dollar is actually pulling up really hard this morning. I don't know why, but I think we're about to find out. So let me open let's check the economic calendar. Okay, let's check the economic calendar real quickly for today. So today there is no, I think we checked this yesterday as well, and we knew that, we knew that it's only tomorrow that we are expecting a heavy news. Okay, and by heavy news, I mean the official cash rate, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand rate statement, which is basically their interest rate. And then we have crude oil inventories, and then we have FOMC meeting. Okay, we have the FOMC meeting minutes. Okay, when they're going to read what they've been talking about so far this month or this past couple of months. All right. So, but today we don't really have any serious news aside the Australian monetary policy meetings. This is more like their own FOMC meeting minutes. All right. They read something and it actually did help my fundamental. It actually did help my Aussie trade. That's why you saw that very huge drop this morning, which was quite interesting. Okay. It was quite interesting in my own simple and humble opinion. All right. So moving forward, I generally don't have any serious setup on pound dollar right now. But first thing first, I wouldn't want this up to be broken. Okay, I wouldn't want this particular supply zone to be broken. If this supply zone, or yes, supply zone basically is broken, I guess we'll start looking for what our buy trade from the top here. Okay, I'm also not so sure if this buy trade will be the next best thing for us to take. Actually, okay, because of what? Because we also have to spot our OABC pattern. Okay, without the OABC pattern, we might be shooting blanks here. Okay, and I don't want us to shoot blanks, so we might really need to be patient with this trade today. Okay, we might really have to be patient with the buy. However, the sell momentum is still quite there and it's still very active. So I would say we should just follow that as slowly as possible, and we should remain patient to see how these play out in the coming days. Okay, or let's say in the next couple of hours as well, because everything can actually end in the next couple of hours. I'm very sure you all know what I'm talking about by in the next couple of hours. All right. So let's just keep it close. Let's keep it steady. And then we have to watch this very closely as well. Moving forward, you can see I'm saying a lot of as well. So moving forward to the next pair is Kiwi dollar. All right. So on Kiwi dollar, what do we have right now? I believe you can all still hear me. Please, I'm doing a sound check right now. Kindly drop a message on the chat box that you can hear me and you can see my screen clearly. All right. Just a quick sound check. Okay. So thank you very much. I'm waiting for your response. All right. I think I have a couple audio and screen. Okay. Thank you very much for that, Christian. Sosa, we should still hold on GU. Yes, I'm still holding on to GU, but if you want to leave, you're free to leave. Okay. There's a possibility for its loss on every single trade we pick. You all should know that by now. Okay, there is a possibility of a loss on every single trade we pick. But if your profit is, if you are still in profit and you don't feel like waiting around, you can as well close the trade. Okay, it's your money, it's your choice. But personally, for me, I'm used to loss. All right. And at the same time, I'm also used to profit. So loss or profit doesn't really freak me out. Okay. So I'm very, you said you are in negative. If the loss is, I'm very sure, unless you enter late, or maybe you enter maybe this morning or very late. If you join when I joined, then definitely the loss should be very minute. Okay. So now back to what I was saying, it's your choice. If you want to leave the trade, fine. If you want to keep it open, fine. Okay. Yes, you said you entered late yesterday. That's exactly why. Because even though the market is still right here at the top, this GU, I am still in a very decent profit. Okay, yeah, I don't want to say to a large extent. It's not large, but to a basic and simple extent. All right. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but to me, it kind of do. It kind of did. So that's what I'm trying to say here. So I'm keeping it running. All right. Worst case scenario, if you use 0.01, the stop loss should be around 30, 35 pips. That's just $10, $3 to $4. I mean, we've made so much more than that on a call like this for the past couple of months. So that should not face you out. That should not scare you off. Moving forward. So Kiwi dollar as well, we had a very decent momentum going forward. However, I believe, I don't want to say I believe, but I want to be careful, first off. Secondly, I think there's a possibility that Kiwi dollar will likely just range throughout today. Okay, and I have a reason for that. Why? Because there's Reserve Bank of New Zealand will release the interest rate. There will be a lot of policy and rate statement conversation that is going on in the New Zealand dollar. In New Zealand right now. So by 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, okay, there will be a statement, there will be a rate, there will be a number. All right. And that would definitely either make this guy fly up or make it drop down. All right. So we want to be careful. At the same time, I am not the kind of person that runs from the fight. If I see a very good setup, I will take the trade. If there is none, I will leave it be. Okay. So first off, yesterday, the market broke below here, pull back. I think this happened exactly the same time Aussie dollar happened as well. So I took it personally to take what Aussie dollar. Why? Because I was already in the trade earlier and I knew how the trade went. It went really well. And coupled with the fact that Aussie dollar and Kiwi dollar, they were a bit more stable or stabilized for the past couple of months now. They've been very stable, especially in August, September, October. September, October. So those 2 months, they've been very, very stable. For me, the momentum has been very cool. They've been moving very, 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 very nicely. All right. So I decided to just stick to AU instead of Kiwi dollar yesterday. And I think I actually made a very good decision doing that. So moving forward, if we see Kiwi dollar break below here, I think there is a possibility for a sell trade. I already have an alert there. Where is my trading view alert? Yes, this particular alert right there. You can see NZD closing 0.6107. It will be triggered. I'll get an alert. I'll get a notification. Then I'm going to join the trade, possibly. All right. I just need a candle that closed below this previous low, and I'm good to go. All right. That is my plan on Kiwi dollar for now. However, the second plan is if you break above there, pull back nicely. All right. That would make us have our OABC. And then it continues to go up. We have our OABC. If they pull back nicely again, from D, we start taking what? We start taking a buy trade. All right. So this is my buy plan at the top here. And my sell plan will looks like this at the bottom here. All right. So I already have a plan. You can see right here. Okay. The break, the pullback, that's already played out. That was the green plan. Now it's for entry. Okay. Don't forget, I used to tell you that the fact that the market do something like this, or I draw something like this, doesn't mean when the market touch this area, or this particular level, I will take a buy or take a sell immediately. No, I always do what? Investigate. I will check the price action, the momentum there, the way the market is reacting to that particular structure or the particular level or the particular zone before I start taking what? Before I start looking to entering the market. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now, right here. I'm speculating, I'm investigating, I'm conducting an investigative research, basically. All right, before I join the trade. That's what I do every single time before I pick a trade. And because of the time frame I'm trading on, all right, it's 1 hour time frame. They give you like an hour to 2 hours to do all my investigative work before I take the trade. If you're on 5 minute time frame, then you might want to glue your eyes to the chart. But because I trade on the hourly time frame, it gives me like 2, 3 hours to actually relax and make a decision. I'm not forced. I'm not under duress. I'm not stressed. I just pick the trade because it looks really good. That is why I pick a trade. I don't pick a trade because I want to pick a trade. I pick a trade because it looks really good and it fits into my system. So moving forward on what's it called again? On Kiwi dollar, the more you break below here, I would definitely take a short at selling. Okay, I'm going to take a short at selling. That is the plan on Kiwi dollar. So keep a close tab on that one if you're interested in it as well. Keep a very close tab on it. Okay, so basic white. So that's that. If you break above here also, this will be the area for me to start looking for a buy trade on Kiwi dollar right here. For a buy, close below here, a sell. Simple as XYZ. Yeah, I think I wanted to use that. I've been meaning to use that for a very long time. Simple as XYZ. All right, moving forward to Euro GBP. Euro GBP is another pair that actually went crazy this morning. While I was on a call with a few of my students, okay, I had a call, okay, I had a notification placed here on Euro GBP above there that if I see a candle that closed above there, and it actually touched it, but I didn't open the trade. Okay, because my original plan was to see if the market can come all the way down here, then I would take it back. But you can see what's happening right now. Euro GBP is a very delicate pair to jump into abruptly. Okay, and you can also see what I'm saying. Okay, you have to investigate. Okay, you have to investigate. Waiting so long like this has cost me a very interesting trade, especially on gold. Right, waiting for a normal and thorough pullback has cost me so many trades. As a matter of fact, it cost me a trade on GU last week. It almost cost me a trade on Aussie dollar. It cost me a trade on USD card last week. Okay, all the push that went up on USD card cost me at least 10 to 25 pips. Okay, on GU, it cost me everything on GU. Okay, from the top to the bottom until I was able to join yesterday. Okay, so waiting sometimes will cost you some trades, some very nice trade. At the same time, it will save you from avoidable losses and heartache. And I would definitely take protecting me from losses than missing a trade. I mean, you can never be sure. The only thing that's guaranteed in this trading, in this business is what? Loss. So if I have a system that protects me from losing, if my patience is protecting me from losing, at the same time, and I wait too long to enter some trade or probably end up missing out on some trades, I'm fine with that. When you measure it, but I measure both together, I think I'm good. At this stage I don't need too much trade. I only need one or two that makes sense, and I'll join, I'll keep it, I'll hold it as long as possible, and it is what it is. Whatever happens afterwards, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't what? It doesn't matter. Okay, that is the plan for me. All right, as a trader, as analyst, and as a risk manager, you can call me whatever you want to call me. So, Euro GBP, I'm still quite bent on buying, but I am not so sure if buying from the top here is the best way for me, or I should just look for another pair to trade. I only need 2 pairs. Okay, 2 pairs max, or maybe 3 max. All right, I don't need to be in all of this pair all at once. Okay, I only need 2 to 3 pair max, because I'm saying that because of the size of my account. Okay, if my account is small, I only need 1 pair. Any account below $500, you only need 1 pair. Okay, a $5 profit is 1%. A $15 profit is 3%. In a month, that is enough. That is good. That's a good month. In a week, that's a good week. Okay, don't go ahead and pack yourself with 7 different trades and you have to manage every single one of them. It's crazy. All right. And I actually have a bigger account at $500. At the same time, I'm still trading 2 to 3 pairs maximum. You can hardly see me open more trades than 2 to 3 pairs. Okay, hardly will you see me with too many trades. Okay, any trade above 2 to 3 pairs concurrently, running concurrently. All right. So moving forward, on Euro GBP, I would like to see if a candle that can close moving forward. If it can come close to this area, I will probably take it back. Let me put another notification there. Okay, that will probably signal the market is about to go up. Okay, it will signal that maybe it's about to go up. But if I don't see any candle that closes above there, I guess I'm just going to sit on my hands. Someone said I should check Euro CHF. I've said it a couple of times. I don't really like other pairs, but I'm going to take a look at it. Going forward to USD CHF, what is happening with USD CHF? So, a few of us on our WhatsApp page, yes, I think some of you shared. I think it's one particular person, he shared an analysis on USDCHF. I didn't take the trade yesterday yet because I was still investigating. Okay, I was still investigating. Why? Let me tell you why right now. Okay, let me delete all of this. So first off, we saw a very nice drop yesterday. Okay, the market pulled back as expected back to this zone, which is nice. And then afterward, it followed it up with this very bullish candle. And that was cool. Then I was like, is that all? Is that all you can do? Coupled with the fact that all of this is happening something around 3, 4 p.m. in the evening. That is almost like the early session of New York market. And knowing that there is no fundamental to actually continue this bullish momentum, I figure let me just chill. All right. And then having drawn this what's it called again? This flag pattern as well. I figure let me just relax, let me just chill. All right, let me just chill. And then I guess my chilling is a very good one after all, because as you can see what is going on with this pair right now. Okay, actually dropped down further. It dropped further down yesterday, and that was not cool. If anyone has entered this trade, please drop a message in the chat box for me to know that you have entered the trade. Okay, just for me to know that you've entered the trade. I'm still looking forward to taking this pair, to be honest with you guys. Okay, I'm still very, very, very much interested in taking it. I will look for a buy if the flag pattern is successfully broken. I would definitely look into buying. Okay, I think this is a basic channel. This is fine. So I would definitely look into buying if it ends up breaking outside of that channel. All right. And there's no even, I mean, there's no conflict in that. 100% I would take the trade. I would take the trade 110% over. Okay, 110% over. I would take that trade. All right. However, if it doesn't break, if it doesn't cross above it and it fell further to the downside, I might not pick that trade. Okay, I might not what? I might not pick the trade. But I think we see. Okay, we see. So I'm trying to see if I can actually draw a very good structure for my entry. I'm planning for my entry, for the buy entry anyways. So we break above there and they pull back nicely. Might even go on 30 minutes kind of pullback. I'll very fast and swift. I will look into buying. But definitely at this area that I'm going to circle right now, I will investigate right there. Okay, this will be where I'll be investigating for an entry. Okay, for an entry moving forward. Now, if the market proceeds to breaking below here, okay, the market proceeds to breaking below here, I guess I would possibly look into selling. Okay, probably just maybe it might even be a very short-term kind of sell. Okay, it's not going to be long. Okay, I won't wait for the market to come all the way down to this support level. Okay, I won't wait for the market to come all the way down here. I will trade it as tight as possible, because don't forget it's a big fat range after all. And all of this could as well just be what a false breakout, or what we call big fake out. Okay, it could be a false breakout, it could be a fake out, it could be a nice breakout. I don't know, and I genuinely do not care. What I want to say is next moves that happen afterwards. Okay, and if I enter the trade and end up in a loss, I guess that's it. So I think someone said it's in a trade. I entered and lost. You are right, sir. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. It is what it is. All right. We look into another trade plan and then we take it. All right. Like I used to tell you, for some of you that joined our class on Thursday, okay, when the market is pulling back, it doesn't. I don't like it when it comes back fast. Okay, I like to see a pattern. Okay, I either look for a flat pattern or a pattern that looks like this. When the market is pulling back, I want to see something like this, a double bottom. Yes, that's something I love to see. Okay, so I can take a buy to the upside. If I can see a double bottom like this, it's a good one for me. Okay, so that is another way to wait for your pullback to investigate your pullback appropriately and correctly before you join into a trade. So this is the plan on USDCHF. I don't want to waste much of our time. And then the next pair to jump into is our favorite and the most popular pair in the world is euro dollar after gold. Okay, I think euro dollar is more popular than gold. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is euro dollar more popular than gold, or gold is more popular than euro dollar? Please drop a message in the chat box. And if you're watching this on YouTube, just drop a message in the comment section. All right. Do you think euro dollar is more popular than gold, or gold is more popular than euro dollar? Let's see. Let's hear from you guys. I'm waiting. Is it euro or gold? Euro or gold? Which one is more popular? Okay, we can't say most popular. Okay, but which one is more popular? I think one person just dropped a message. Gold is more popular than euro. Okay, gold is the king. All right, I guess a lot of people love gold. Many people trade euro dollar, so it's more popular. Yes, thank you very much for that. Yusuf Shadrach, yeah, that's a good point. Euro dollar is more popular than gold to me. Yes. To me also, I don't want to share my opinion on that. But to me, the reason why gold is popular is because of the way it's been pushed on social media. Okay, the way it's been pushed. You will see it here and there. You will hardly see euro dollar with those multiple trades that people stack up. You hardly see euro dollar with that. Most time you will see gold, you will see US 30, you will see DAS 40, you will see all those highly crazy volatile pair that can cripple you in a few minutes if the market goes against you. I mean, cripple your account. That's what I mean. And that's why they're popular because it's been pushed on the social media. But generally, when it comes to trading, real trading, believe me, nobody can, no pair, no asset in the world can match the number of people that trade euro dollar. It's a stable pair. It's the European versus the United States dollar. Come on. What else can come between that? Anyways, moving forward, so euro dollar is still quite is ranging inside this box. Okay, thank you for every one of you that attend that to answer that question. I really appreciate it. Moving forward, so you can see we have a little bit of a flag pattern at the pullback. So this would be a very nice place to start looking for a sell. However, we are still going to have to investigate at the top here. We're still going to have to investigate very carefully, very cautiously, and then we pick the trade together. All right, we pick the trade together. So for now, I'm still watching. I'm still waiting. And if I miss out on this sell at the top here, if I miss out on that sell, I will simply just wait for it at the bottom here. I am not the kind of person that rush into trade. You guys should know that by now. Okay, I'm not the kind of person that rush into trade, that force a trade. I'm very patient. I wait. I don't mind missing out by waiting. But one thing I will do is I will wait. Okay, because I've had my fair share of losing trades because I failed to what? I failed to wait. So, and to avoid that, I figured out that, oh, if I wait long enough, I'll actually do well. And then I started waiting. And so far, I've been doing well. So moving forward, I guess. So I'm gonna put this a little bit down here also. Let me delete this one. But I'm gonna look for a sell anyways at the bottom here. If you also break below it, I want to make the chart as clean as possible for some of you for some of us here that is taking screenshot. All right, so you can see it very clearly. All right. So all of that said, this is gonna be the plan. Okay. Okay, this is the plan on what's it called again? On euro dollar. If I can get the market to actually cross below there, you can see the movement looks like an ascending triangle that is slimming down slowly. Okay, an ascending triangle that is slowing down very slowly. So the plan is to wait for a break. Yes. When it touch here, there is an aggressive entry, but while I will be investigating, I would likely not pick a trade when it touch here. I would likely pick it after it has broken this particular flag pattern, and then I would look for sell. But another possibilities at the bottom here. But don't worry, anything from here to here will be where I'll be looking for a sell trade on euro dollar moving forward. And we have a lot of room at the bottom for euro dollar to actually go to. Okay, if you go back in time a little bit, you can see we have a lot of room. Okay, we have a lot of room. So yeah, all the way down here, all the way down to this zone right here. Okay, we have a lot of room. So if you miss out on an entry here, don't worry. You're going to catch another one here. You're going to catch another one here. All right, so far the market continues to be bearish. I mean, continues its bearish momentum. You're going to catch a trend. You're going to catch a trade. So if you didn't join a sell here, it's fine. I didn't either. If you didn't join a sell here, I didn't either. Why? Because the market seems like it's ranging here and I don't like a range. But at the bottom here, it didn't pull back nicely. I missed out on that one. Okay. Right now, if you pull back really nicely, I won't mind taking the sell. All right. So let's just be patient. If I pick the trade, I will definitely share it on the group. At least I will share one because I always guess or assume that we all pick one trade. Okay, the way I shared Aussie dollar, I think last week Thursday when I did pick it, and the way I also shared GU right here yesterday when I did pick it as well. Even though some of you still went ahead to pick it late. All right. So it is what it is. All right. It's a money. Like I used to say, it's a money, your choice. So moving forward to euro dollar, I think you all get the logic on euro dollar. Anyways, the plan is still right below here. If I can get a pullback right here, I will definitely look for a sell. Okay. At the same time, anything inside this box that looks very good, I will take the sell from there as well. Lastly, let's talk about USD JPY. I'm out of time. I have less than 5 minutes to go. So USD JPY also kind of pulled back very nicely yesterday, which is very good. So right now, the same thing I had on USD is what I do have on uh dollar yen as well. So the plan is to wait if I can get the market to break above here. Okay, since we already see the pullback, so let me have this deleted. Okay, let me have all of this deleted. Or actually, let me just drag it up. Nah, it has to be deleted anyways. Let me extend this a little bit so you can see clearly what I'm trying to say. Before we now check the sell plan. All right. So first off, wait for the market to cross above there, pull back, and then we look for sell. Excuse me, we look for buy, look for a bullish momentum to continue. All right. And it actually crosses a lot of our confluence. You can see the moving average is still at the top, indicating bullish momentum. You can see the RSI is going down. It has crossed below 50. It's currently at 42.73 right there. So that is signaling what? Oversold. So right now, if you see anything across above here, pull back nicely, it'll be a very good take for us to look for to get a buy. And then our OABC pattern is OABC. We have a pullback. This pullback, we missed it because, it's not up to our normal Fibonacci, or it didn't even come back to retesting the previously broken structure. But we forgive it this last week. This time around, went back up again. So we have the first arm, we have the second arm, we have the third arm of trend. Now we're forecasting for the fourth, and maybe we're going to get the fifth. Okay, the fifth arm. But right now we have 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if we can get the fourth one at the top here. So it is clear that there is a trend based on what we can see right in front of us right there. There's an obvious trend and it looks really good. Although, if it now ends up breaking below here, maybe one or two things happen during the New York session. Before it breaks above here and trap us into a buy or trick us into buy, market drop below here, pull back nicely. We have our OABC. And then maybe by tomorrow or later before evening, the market pull back again. We have a C here, and then the market come and form D. You know what we do, right? We take a sell immediately. We don't need to sit on it. We don't need to sleep on it. We don't have to marry the market buyers. All we have to do is what? We have to just trade according to our plan. By the time all of this form, especially this OABC, all right, you will see the moving average would have actually do what? Corrected itself as well. And definitely RSI will also do what? They will follow suit. Okay, that's why we have to wait for the O, A, B, C. Okay, this particular move, A, B, C. Or you can call it O, A, B, and C. Or you can call it A, B, C, D. All right, based on whatever you want to call it. But I prefer O, A, B, C because it's as simple as O, A, B, C. So that's the plan. Buy trade at the top here, sell trade at the bottom there. All we have to do now is what? Relax and watch. Lastly, on gold, the almighty brilliant gold. What do we have with this guy? I drew this flag pattern, this triangle yesterday, even though I ate the diagonal trade, like I said, and I think it's ranging. Okay, I just prefer the support and resistance, or maybe the supply and demand as drawn or as illustrated at the top there. So I prefer this, and you can see it's ranging inside that box at the top there. The plan remains the same. You break above here, instigate a buy, break below here, shit to sell. Simple as ABC. But don't forget, we have the Middle East conflict still boiling up. The world basically is still expecting or anticipating for Israel retaliation. If they're ever going to retaliate, I don't know. All right, but I hope they don't. I hope there's ceasefire. I hope everything stops. I hope the world go back to being nice and easy when everybody can just watch a movie and just travel abroad, just enjoy yourself. I wish the world and I pray the world get back to that zone. But I just pray. That's the best we can do now. We can just pray because you don't have the money, you don't have the power to stop anything. So the best you can do when you're helpless, when you're powerless in this kind of situation, because believe me, we are definitely powerless in this kind of situation. So the best we can do is what? Israel will definitely retaliate. Of course, I know they will probably retaliate. So, but at the same time, we just have to we have to be prayerful as well. Let's just watch and pray, basically, because that's all I know how to do. Anyways, so the plan is to do what? Look for a buy at the top here and look for a sell if the market break below there. Simple as ABC. Okay, a buy at the top or a sell at the bottom. Simple as that. Nothing fancy, nothing dramatic, nothing crazy. Just following the trend. Okay, but I think this will happen tomorrow, maybe today and tomorrow, because there's no fundamental to also help fuel this momentum. So we'll likely see this happening tomorrow. And by then, I will have more updates to share on gold with you guys. Okay, on that note, we'll be rounding up on USD CAD. USD CAD kept on pushing up, kept on going up, they kept on going up. I guess we have to wait and see to see how long the USD CAD is going to go. How long is it going to go? Every single person that took a sell from here, go biting out of the market. If you take a sell from here on the 4 hour time frame, go out, or maybe you're still holding on to the loss anyways. Okay, so right now the best thing to do is now maybe we take a buy, but I'm definitely not gonna take that buy. Okay, you can still look at this over what? Over so overbought. I mean, imagine people that used to sell from overbought. Imagine you sell here, overbought. Yes, you sell there, it's going to go further. You sell again here, it's going to fall down. You sell again here because that's it's going to fall down. Sell, sell. Before you know it, you just blow off. You just blow your account off. That's why I don't trade overbought or oversell. All I do is trade a trend and I use RSI as a way of confluence. Basically, that's what I do. All right, so that is my take on the market today. Someone said I should check USDC, Euro CHF. I don't know where I put the pair now. But before I go ahead and check that, let's take a look at BTC. Yeah, BTC also kind of did a very funny thing yesterday as well. Okay, it played out the way I wanted it to, the way it was forecasted. Okay, the plan was to do, and the plan was to see a pullback and a rejection from there. I thought it's gonna probably continue to the upside, but that wasn't the case. Market break below the trend line, pullback. Now it's right here. So let's see what happens from here now. Maybe it's gonna pull back, and then we look for it below 6,000 again. Maybe we see it fall to 6,000. I mean $60,000 again. $6,000. Okay, $6,000. What? If people hear me say $6,000 BTC at $6,000, so people will probably just probably slap my face in front of me. Not behind me, definitely right in front of me. They will sling me a very strong slap. Okay, the UFC kind of slap. Those are the kind of, I mean, the slap that will make me turn around like 700 times before I relax, or before I get the direction, or if I get the whole of my body again. This kind of slap, that's what they're probably just gonna give me. So moving forward, anyways, guys. Okay, the plan is plain and simple. Let's see if we can get the market to cross below here, pull back nicely, and then we take a sell moving forward. All right. All right, so Euro CHF, I'm out of time though, but let's check Euro CHF just for a minute because someone asked for it. I think you said Euro CHF currently is ranging. And like I said last time, I said unless it break above here, I will still remain bearish. Right now, I'm still gonna remain bearish on Euro CHF unless it break above this supply structure and then went ahead to break above this other one. And by the time it does that, we have this trend line, which is the weekly trend line right there, or let's say trend channel. Look at the weekly trend line right there. If it break below above that trend line, then that's all. If it doesn't, whatever happens inside here is still what is bearish to me. Whatever, you name it. Okay, all I want to see is just a structure, and probably you might not want to hold it as a swing. I want to just catch every single support and resistance as a sell. Just take a profit, wait for another entry, take a profit, wait and find another entry. Don't hold it for long. Okay, you might not get the profit you want. But for me, as analyzed earlier, I'm still quite bearish on Euro CHF. So what I will still be anticipating for maybe is probably a sell here. I don't know. Maybe a sell here, my stop loss will be maybe above here or something. All right. Maybe a sell. If this particular structure is being retested, all right, if we get a retest of this particular zone, maybe a sell. All right, maybe something like that. Okay, maybe. But I don't really like the structure. Okay, it looks like a range. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big fan. And I have enough pairs to analyze also. I'm forcing myself on Euro CHF. But this is going to be my plan. If at all I have, or I want to pick this trade, this is definitely going to be my plan. So guys, I will see you all on tomorrow morning. All right. Please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video. Okay, make a comment. If there's something you don't understand, ask a question in the comment section. And I will see every single one of you tomorrow for another live trading session. And very soon we'll be kicking off our live session on YouTube as well. So we can stream it all across board and everyone will get to enjoy it. So on that note, have a nice day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.